What's up, you guys? I'm Nia. Welcome back to my channel. Y'all, I'm sorry if I seem like I'm whispering. My little baby basically. But I'm just looking at these videos, you guys, and I just did a video, I think it was today. Earlier today, I had a yellow hat on. Yeah, it was today. And it's kind of long, but I just can't believe that I was with an obsessed lover. It's like I knew something was off, but I just can't believe it still. And I'm sitting here watching videos, y'all. I'm watching all types of videos, and it's actually a disorder. The new age stuff. I know that it's spiritual, it's demonic, it's devils, it's demons and stuff like that. But to see that it's called obsessive lover disorder, and to see some of these people in the comments. One thing I do like about YouTube is that when you fit the category for the video, and it's a bunch of other people that fit it too, and a bunch of other people going through those things too, whether it's on the good side or the bad side, like it's other obsessive lovers on there admitting that they're obsessive. This one girl on here in the comments, she said she met this guy on Facebook and it was only talking for 28 days. I mean, I met my baby daddy fast, moved fast and everything too, but she said they eloped on the 28th day. When the first day they met up, they eloped. And she said in the comments here, she fears that if they break up, I think I screenshotted it right here. She was like, she fears that if they break up, she's going to kill him. Like, people are fucking crazy. What is wrong with people? What is wrong with people? I don't get it. It's okay to love people, but to act like people belong to you, and like, that's what this girl right here, I did when she said, I have obsessive love disorder. I love my husband extremely and want the same love from him too. I'm afraid because if anything bad happens in between our relationship, and if I start to hate him, I'm afraid that if I kill him because of my obsession, and I'm confused at why I'm loving him unconditionally. Everyone says our love is marriage because we eloped and got married, but I didn't know him. We were just Facebook friends. I only knew him for 28 days from Facebook. We met for the first time on the 28th day and got married at that same day. I don't even know him then. I had a hard time with my family. My parents were divorced and I was living with a stepmom. I just want to get rid of them. That's why I eloped with someone who I don't know. At that time, he was like a guardian angel to me. I started loving him from that day until now. I have possessiveness. Once I suffered from postpartum depression, and I already have other mental health issues from childhood. When I hate something, the first thing comes to mind is about destroying that specific thing. This baby here is demonic. That's devil shit right there. She said, I want to consult a psychiatrist, but everyone laughed at me when I said I need to consult a psychiatrist. Somebody said, you do need help. Baby, you do need help. She sounded like my baby daddy too. Like, and the key thing to all of this is why I take my job as a mother serious, bruh. F love with a man, with a woman, with a friend. I got to be a mother first, because look, the key thing, and I was just watching another video about narcissistic abuse, because I told y'all I suffer from that, because starting from with my own parents. So, and the key thing I take away from this stuff is that everything stems from childhood. All these videos I've just been watching about the obsessive lover disorder, about all of these things. The key to it is it all stems from childhood. The depression, anxiety, all these mental illnesses that we have stems from childhood. It's childhood trauma from our parents or guardians, 9 times out of 10. I'm listening to all these psychologists that they all saying the same thing. And this is why as parents, we need to focus. If you decide to have a baby, focus on your kids. Because 9 times out of 10, your partner already fucked up. So unless that you dealing with a healthy person, and we all have issues clearly, because no one is perfect. Clearly, no one follows the manual to life, and everybody be telling, oh, there's no rule book to life. Yes, it is, the Bible. Pick up your Bible, the King James Version. Even though that stuff has been altered too, but you can kind of, when you have a good, this is like, come on, bruh. Like, we all have been through stuff. Like, look at me. Look at how much trauma I have. But I'm not sitting here obsessing. And, you know, humans, we're going to do certain things. Like, you know, you be in love, and love do make you do some crazy things. But it's like levels to it. It's just like, but it is. And to see people in the comments talking about this obsessive disorder, and then the one guy was like, you know, he was so, this is how I now see how people be stalking celebrities and popping up, laying in their bed. They fixate on this person. Like my baby daddy fixates on me. Like all he do, he couldn't even keep the job because you in the job. That's what he kept saying. I just can't stop. I can't stop thinking about you all day. I can't just, you're literally too, why are you, what is the deal? I'm cool. And the one thing I've realized about my life is I deal with that with friends. Like I had friends that were just obsessive over me like that. My one old best friend, she used to literally be ready to fight my boyfriend. Like she used to be on people about me. Like I'm like, girl, relax. Like they used to hate when my boyfriend used to hate when I bring her around. This is one of my high school boyfriend. He used to hate when I bring her around sometimes because she be doing too much. Like she was too protective over me. And you gonna be protective over people you love, but it's just like obsessive behavior. Just like I think I told you on one of them videos, when I got pregnant with my first daughter, like the way she acted over that, it was like you would think that me and her was in a relationship. My mom even asked me, like, she was like, are you messing with that girl? Like, are you gay? Like, I was like, no, like, what? And it's just interesting because I deal with that. Like, I get friends like that. I get dudes like that. And it ain't even just about sex. I started to think, okay, it's the sex. When I have this raunchy sex, that makes them like that. But I don't be having sex with these girls. So why do the girls do it? You know, I do understand that, like, because I'm an empath and, you know, I got my own issues too. And just catering to people and just wanting to be of service and wanting to be so giving and, like, all of those things. Like, that giving heart I have. Just, you know, feeling like I owe people everything. Like I don't know, like I told you, that Ahab spirit within me that I'm working on releasing, that people pleasing energy. Like I don't owe you people nothing. I don't, and I'm learning it and everything. And it's like, listening to this stuff and seeing the people, it's like people minds they are lunatics. Been downtown yesterday. You know, in downtown in any city, that's one thing about it. It's like going downtown down here, it made me feel like I'm back in Baltimore. I was like, kind of feel like I'm in Baltimore being down here because it's these same lunatics walking around down here. Like the stuff that they doing, like people is just, you can just tell people minds. The mind is your most powerful tool you have. If you lose that, you're done. You're done. And this is why I take my sanity serious, and I'm not going to let these guys or friends or anybody drive me crazy. You're not going to drive me to the point where I lose it. And now I'm in a mental institution somewhere. Like, nah. You know, and when I feel somebody triggering me and trying to take me there and trying to insult my intelligence and gaslighting me like these narcissists do, they will literally, I was just watching a video on that, like, these people, these disorders that they talk about, it's all demonic. And you just gotta be careful. You gotta protect yourself. You gotta truly love yourself to know when enough is enough. And that's one thing about me. And I see a lot of the girls, I've been seeing lately about marriage is not for the weak. And me, I'm considered weak because I can't take a bunch of stuff. This is why I leave relationships. It's only but so much I can take, because if I stay in it, you're gonna drive me to my wit's end. And I'm not trying to have to murk your ass like some of these people. Like, I know me, and because I know me, I know I can get pushed to that point. It'll depend on what lines you cross, but I also know that I love people. I don't want to see nobody just hurting, dying, But when it comes to you or me, I'm not gonna let you just attack me. Nobody can just come and hit me or attack me and I'm not gonna fight back. Like, that's just not how it's gonna work. But I know that type of person I am. I probably will kill you, and after the fact, I'm gonna be heartbreaking that I did that to you. So maybe I am kind of crazy too. like these obsessed people with, just like my baby dad used to, like, stuff he say. I told y'all in the videos, I've been talking to y'all about the situation and stuff, and like he be telling me it's a fatal attraction. Like, you fulfill a nigga fantasies, like, and see how these obsessed lovers, they really do have fantasies, and that he said that to me, you fulfill a nigga fantasies. Like, I'm like, wow, you are fucking weird. Like, you know, we all have fantasies, I guess, our deals of what our perfect love would look like, what our perfect love story would look like, what our perfect life would look like. You know, and that's kind of why I move fast with him. I'm like, dang, you intimate like that, you know. But it was other things that was lacking. But I was like, okay, we could build on that, you know, just being hopeful. And me too, kind of with that Jezebel, thinking I could change you, try to control the situation. Because I know how to manipulate too. Like, I'm a woman. I know how to manipulate. You know, but it's just very interesting, just this whole situation, and to see that they say that obsessed lover disorder, it stems from other mental illnesses too. And like I told y'all about him, he has other mental illnesses. You literally on papers for other mental illnesses. So, and that it, but basically, like I was saying in the beginning of this video, it all stems from that childhood. This is why if you have kids, man, do right with them. Don't mess up their mental, because so many different emotions a child feel because they're new into the world. So they're trying to figure out things. They're trying to figure out what love is. They're trying to figure out they're trying to just figure out their whole surroundings. They don't even know themselves. Like, they're trying to figure out life. They're trying to figure out everything, and all they doing is going by based off what their parent and guardian is saying. So it's like, if you're the one that's causing all that trauma on them, you're the one that's beating them down, you're the one that's neglecting them, you're the one that's doing all these things, you're molding them. And that's why some of these people's brains are gone. Being downtown yesterday, I was like, God, why did you bring me here? Why did you bring me in this world? I am not like these people, and I've been through a ton of traumatic events, tons of things, but I still have a sense of reality, a sense of right and versus wrong. Like, the things that I do that's wrong, I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong. And it's just a matter of my emotions, just trying to get some emotional intelligence. I know that's something I'm working on, trying to get emotional intelligence, learning what to react to, not to react to, because a lot of stuff just ain't worth it. Right? You know, just trying to understand that people got demons in them. They're demonic. A lot of these people walking around are literally demons. Like I said, and they're demons in the flesh, you know. But a lot of that stuff was created because of their childhood, their environment that you brought up in. And it just really messes with your mental, your perception of life, your perception of love, your perception of relationships. Like, it really messes with that. Just like me, I'm messed up that I don't want to have I'm scared to have friends. You know, I'm scared to, it's not that necessarily that I'm, like, on a relationship tip, I'm just scared to deal with them again, because I feel like the next month, like, I don't want none of that toxicity. I don't want to be in jail, and I don't want to kill nobody. And I don't want nobody killing me, because I have 2 kids that need me. I cannot leave them alone in this crazy world. And so I'm just so ready to get my house on my acres, be out the way, planting in my garden, just tending to my kids. Like, I see my life, and it's just solitude. Like, I might get some friends again, you know, but I'm just wary of that, because these girls get envious and obsessive and possessive too, and it, like, they be trying to be you, and just too much that you have to deal with in this world. And I don't have the capacity. I am like emotionally exhausted from all ends of the spectrum. I'm exhausted. I don't have time for it, but we have to do better. Like, all of this, we need God. The ultimate answer to all of this is people need to learn the real God. People need to learn how to maneuver in this thing, and it's like with God, people get God back into the equation. That's why they took God out of schools, because they want people to be messed up. This is the devil's plan. This is the government's plan. Like I always say in them videos I be doing, this is the devil's plan, which is the government. They the top devil, and then they have all these little minions running around here that they didn't create it because of what they've done, especially to us as Black people, what they have done to us. Look at what's going on with the water shortage. I told y'all water shortage was coming, and that ain't even it. The water shortage that's going on in Mississippi, everything is always meant to affect the minorities, the areas where the minorities are. It's all strategically done, but like I said before, Black people, we're the Israelites. God went through a lot on America to free us from bondage, and we be sitting out here cutting up in these same areas where a lot of this stuff happened at. This is why a lot of times the cities are affected, because God is trying to wake up the people. He's trying to wake us up. We gotta get it together. And this is why I be preaching that about, we gotta get it together, bruh. We gotta stop stuck in the past. We gotta get healing. We gotta get therapy. We really just need God is all it is. All this therapy stuff. You can talk out loud to God. People be talking all this crazy stuff anyway. Let God in. Talk to him. And meditate on that. Let him in. You gotta truly let him in. I let him in my life, and it's just brought so much to the light. He's exposed so much that I didn't even know I was dealing with. Like, he's truly, it's like I'm literally healing myself. I don't need these therapists, because I know where I'm messing up at. I know where I'm doing better at. I know me. God has showed me who I am, why I am like I am, because I built that connection with him. And I just like instantly how I did in that video the other day with the pink one. And instantly, as soon as I kept questioning God, what's the odds that he gave me clarity on that whole situation I was questioning him more earlier that day. I'm just like, why, God? And he keeps dropping it. He keeps dropping it. And I'm very appreciative of that. Like, my soul is really getting cleansed. Like, I can't even hold the hate all in my heart. As much as I'm irritated with what I've allowed to go down, in these relationships with these guys, like, I'm forgiving myself. I'm truly forgiving myself. I'm forgiving myself. I'm forgiving my mom. I'm forgiving my dad. I'm forgiving my family. I'm forgiving all of them people. Granted, I don't want to deal with y'all no more like that. Like, it's about boundaries in this season. And I just need to stay to myself, to keep working on me, to finish getting me right before people try to come back, me being the emotional dump. Because that's one thing about narcissists, they love having the emotional dump. And I've always been people's emotional dump, but then when it's time for me to express my emotions, nobody wants to hear it. Nobody really cares. They cut me off. They don't really want to hear what I gotta say. But I'm always the bucket for everybody else to drop their problems on. So, I'm on some whole other stuff now. My soul really had much more peace. But watching these videos really bring me clarity to the situations that I've been in, to what all of this is. And we gotta just take heed. And I just encourage you guys to get on YouTube, watch videos too. If you can't afford an actual therapist, get on YouTube, watch videos, get into your Bible, start talking to God every single day, just talking to him. And I promise you, he will bring you the clarity you need. He will help you cleanse your soul. He will help you stop becoming obsessed over this person. He will help you stop being possessive over this person. He will help you stop manipulating, gaslighting people. He will help you. Ask him for help. He will help you. He will do it for you. If he did this stuff for me, he can do it for anybody. That loneliness you feel, if you feel lonely, get with God. You don't have to feel lonely and then become controlling and possessive over people and afraid to lose these people. No. you know. So that's all I really want to say in this video, because it's already getting kind of long. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your evening, whatever time you see this video. It's nighttime here for me. But I just wanted to say that, like, deuces.